So we go then. Part 2. We've got our max particles earlier from one stop, but we need at least 3 more. So we've come out now. It's raid hour in about 54 minutes, so I'm going the long way round to go via these power spots, not stops. So great for our dyslexic friends out there. They've changed a stop to a spot. So power spots are what these pink things are called, and inside them there are max particles. Now I'm cheating a little bit because I've just recorded this from the radio and the hour this morning on my walk, so I do know a little bit more about them. And we have some crazy sheep coming up in this video, so if you like a crazy sheep, then you know, this is well worth watching. So we didn't really know what to do at this point. We'd only just seen them. We hadn't bothered Googling anything, so we thought we'd just find it out for ourselves. You can see 2 there on the top corner. So what we're going to do is get as many of these max particles as we can and then try and use them somewhere, because I have absolutely no idea where to use them. So they seem to be everywhere. There's 4 here on this little screen. Pokemon flying over. I've got my gotcha on. The gotcha's really rubbish for these starter Pokemon. It hardly catches any of them. As you'll see, all these Pokemon fled popping up. We need to catch 88 Pokemon just for one of the challenges. That's the Galar challenge that's come up. But we're gonna... My route is normally straight on here, but I'm taking a left down to see what this power stop... No, sorry, power spot. This is going to drive me crazy. Power spot is down here. So we're going to get to it and see what happens. Right then, we found our way to it. So these little dots have appeared now. So you can click on these dots and I think you get 20 per dot. Smack them up. We've got 120 there. So we can't do anything else here. But we notice also there's a timer on it. It says 1 day for something here. So we'll come back here in a day. But we're going to pop over now to the other 2. Quick jump to my second recording of the day. It's taken me well off route, this, but we've got a little Scorbunny here. Very cute little thing. I thought they'd be fighting the way they're jumping around, but it's not. It's the fire starter Pokemon for the Galar region, and we've finally collected enough. We've got 102 candies, so oh, let's pop in here first. Let's grab these. So up to 360 particles now. And if we can get this one as well. So 480, we're 20 off the challenge. So we need 1 more of these stops then to get us through to the 500 we need for the quest. So here's the quests. We've done the 3 stops. We need to explore 5k and get 20 more particles. Further down our route, we've got another one coming up. So we're just walking to radar at the moment. This one's got 2 days as a timer. Right then, here's our Scorbunny. So we've got 116 candy now. We've been walking for nearly 2 hours. 1 hour this morning, 1 hour this afternoon for the raid hour. And we managed to get the 125 we need. In fact, we've got 141 in total. So Raboot, what does it evolve into? Here we go. Oh. Got these quite quick, I think. Third evolution. Some take forever. I think the first one, Cinder Ants, is that Cinder? Cinderace, there we go, Cinderace. And again, if we have a look in the Pokedex, do we have the fancy Gigantamax thing? Oh, there we go, yeah, look. Sorry, Gigantamax. Now, this is a thing we haven't worked out yet, but we do notice there's a search that's appeared on the Poke thing as well, so we'll look at that in a bit. Getting close to this next one. This will take us up to the 500 particles we need. Now, they're not in the same spots, get this right, as Poke stops. They seem to be in new places, but oh yes, we're close enough now. We've got our 500 particles. That's the second of the 3 parts of this challenge complete. We just now need to walk 5 kilometers, which my walk is about 6 kilometers, so we should get round to do this now. So we've got the 500, nothing else is happening. All I can assume is that timer on these things mean that these spots turn into some sort of gym or battle place. I've noticed all the gyms are under construction, so that might just be me or a glitch, but that seems to be what's happening at the moment. Might even get a visitor, it says there. So there's not much else we can do. can just keep collecting these, I guess. Just let's get as many of these as we can, because they're going to be useful at some point. This has got an 11-hour timer. Now, again, that finishes at, if you add those times up, 5 a.m. in the morning here. So everything with a timer that doesn't say days ends at 5 a.m. So what happens at 5 o'clock in the morning? I'm certainly not up. My walk's 7 in the morning to 8 in the morning. So we'll see what happens. But again, look, 5:30, add 11.5 hours. That takes us to 5 a.m. That's crazy early. I hope they're not all 5 a.m. Right. Oh, it shows us how many. All right, we've got 840 out of 1,000. It looks like we can only hold 1,000 of these things. So we can collect 300 particles. No, we can't. Oh, we can only collect 800 in a day, even though I've got 840. But there we go. See, like 5 a.m. 0500. So the rest, 1 day, 2 days, another 5 in the morning. They're all 5 in the morning. What happens at 5 o'clock in the morning? Oh, 840 it says there, but I can only collect 800, so I'm guessing it's accurate. Whatever these blobs do, I've got 840 of them. Right, see if they're in here. Excuse my very full inventory. 653, 640 golden raspberries. Oh dear, I need to tidy this up, but I've got space, so it doesn't really matter. But they're not in here. Where's my 840 things? I'm glad they're not in here because I don't have the space. But now we've walked the 5 kilometers, so we've done the first challenge to the max part 1 we have completed. Ooh, look at this thing! It's a crazy sheep. Absolutely mega Pokeball here. Look at this shiny thing. It's gold and purple and all sorts of stuff flying off it. They do like their purple in Pokemon, don't they? Right, we've caught the crazy Wooloo. It's not a new thing, but Dynamax Wooloo. So we've caught our first one. Now what do we do? So we've got Max Strike, Max Guard, and Max Spirit. Oh, shall I evolve it? Can you evolve? Oh, you can. We're evolving our crazy sheep. Here we go. Is it the same? Oh, I thought it might be one of those Gigantamax things, but no. We've got a Dubwool. I'm guessing Dubwool's crazy. He's not. Oh, yes, there he is. Nice and crazy purple. Purpley red. Don't mess with the crazy sheep. Whoa. Level 1. It's locked. You need 50 candy and 400 things to train it in whatever that is. That's 413 candy for the other one. That seems expensive. Right, let's get some more of these particles. Ah, I can't get any more. So it's true then, you can only get 800 a day, it looks like. So I've got 840. So the next step is to do... Is 1,000... Does 1,000 get you something, or is that just the storage limit? I'm guessing it's the storage limit. So we need to spend before we can do anything. So if you look on the search now, you can see we've got Dynamax and Gigantamax. Now we've seen the Gigantamax in the Pokedex underneath the starter Pokemon, but we've not managed to get one yet. This is our crazy sheep, who's not crazy at the moment. He's white and grey and not purple. But we've got moves here. So we can, if we use 400 of our things and 50 candies, 1,000 of the things and 150 candies. These things are expensive. I've got 413 candy. I thought I needed 413, but I've got 413, so we can get them used. So I've got all my max particles for the day. All the stops aren't doing anything until 5 o'clock in the morning, so we're a little bit stuck now. So I'm not really sure what to advise. But if you do the challenge, the max thing, part 1, you will get a crazy sheep. Right, next day now, it's this morning, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you remember from part 1 of the video, there was a pink thing on this road. But that pink thing is not here. It has gone. It's 7:03. It finished at 5 a.m. and it's nowhere to be seen. Oh, 4:59, 1 minute earlier. So it's these 5 o'clock things do not last long. So we're at 7 o'clock. We've missed the 5 o'clock. And that's a shame. Purposely came out, well, purposely started recording this just to show you what happens when you get to a 5 o'clock thing. But anyway, we can, oh, right, my storage is full. So I've collected enough now. So that must be the 1,000 that we've got. So if we go to the power spot, we've got 1140. Let me get over 1,000. So it's not quite 1,000, but I can't get any more. So let's do something here with the sheep. So 600 for this. So, oh, 6,000 XP. So we've now got our level 1 thing. 40 XL candies to do the next move. Wow. Anyway, at least we can collect these now. So we spent a few to get a few. So it looks like this is going to be quite restricted. You can only get 800 in a day. And the challenges are to do 1,000, and to power them up is like 1,000 thereabouts for the higher levels. So it's going to be a bit of a grind. But we have our little Wulu. Level 2 now. Max guard is locked. How do we unlock it? Oh, we just have to spend. So we need 800 of these to spend, and 40 XLs. That seems expensive. But it is what it is. We haven't actually used them yet. But we need to wait. Ah, that thing. So the thing that gets you... So if you walk 2... It's a new thing. If you walk 2 kilometres, that's when it says and offers you 300 of your particles. So if you keep walking, you'll get 300 particles. Although you don't really need to walk 2 kilometres. There's that many of these pink things. I don't know if that will get nerfed. But there's tons and tons of pink things out there. You don't really need to walk 2 kilometres to get the 300 bonus, because you can only get 800 in a day. So we are a bit stuck now. It's 7:22 in the morning. We're going to have to wait till 5 o'clock tomorrow. If we look at the power spots, they're all 5 o'clock. Right. We're walking 1.9 kilometres, so we'll just flip over to Monster Hunter while we wait for this 1.9 to get to 2. Legiana, 5-star, dead easy. So, grade 9 fire weapon. No problems at all. So when you're Pokemoning, you can play Monster Hunter at the same time, because the games use, it's both Niantic games and they both use the same system. So if you're stuck with a bit of a Pokemon to do, just pop over to Monster Hunter or vice versa. I tend to do one more on a day than the other, and because these max particles are out on Pokemon, and I've sort of ignored Monster Hunter. But it is at the end of the season, so there's not too much happening. My 9 stars are fine. Anyway, we should be on 2 kilometres now. We've walked quite a bit. Oh, still, come on, refresh! I know what's going to happen anyway. That 1.9 is going to go to 2 and then give us the 300 particles that we want. So that's what happened yesterday anyway. I just didn't have it. I saw it after I'd walked it. Here we go. So we go. 2 kilometres is done now. Oh, it let me collect them. Alright, okay. So that 300... looks like you can collect that once a day as well. So you can probably get 800 from the gyms and then 300 from the walk-in. So you can get 1,000 in a day. Interesting. I'm sure this will all be common knowledge before you know it. Where did I get the other one from? I've got 2 now. So I've given it another move. It's up to level 2 now. Jumping around. Ah, it's funny. I love these sheep anyway, but now they're bright red. They're very scary. Oh, I think the game's crashed. Yes, start again. Here we go. Talk amongst yourselves. It's a great loading screen. Now look at that. Scary Charizard. I wonder if Charizard is going to be in one of these power spots. Got it right this time. So there's not much now we can do till 5 o'clock in the morning, but we can see we have 2 Dynamax. Where did I get the other one from? It was only 3 hours ago. My brain has gone. So it's 50 candies and 400 things for a level up. But it does jump up to 40 XL candies. Thankfully, we got 86, so we can do 2 of those and have a bit of change. So it's quite expensive, really. But I guess the moves will come out in the wash. We have to get to one of these things. I'm sure it'll stop doing it. 5 AM must be because they're new. And that's where it defaulted to. So I hope you found that useful. We can do part 3 when we actually get to a 5 AM one. Do I set the alarm in the morning and get up? Maybe. I've done crazy things. But we got max particles, power, spots, and crazy sheep. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in part 3, which hopefully will be the last part of this little series. Bye!